Can we all agree that we've been embarrassed or you have been embarrassed before? Can you just, like, every single person has gone through that phase of embarrassment, and I know the feeling is not sweet at all. There is nothing special, there is nothing sweet, there is nothing exciting about being embarrassed. Okay, I know how it feels, and let me tell you guys a story. Oh my god, remember when I was in secondary school? I was, I had a crush, a massive, a bit, obsessive crush on this boy. He wasn't even that fine, so like, what was I even questioning? But yeah, back to the story. Like, I had a crush on this guy, and anytime we go to the dining to eat, we had this hall, like this big hall where we go to eat, and all the students would just sit on benches, like literally the benches to face each other. Like, so yeah, like face me, I face you, that kind of bench setting. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, we're facing each other kind of, and backing the other people. It doesn't matter. Okay, what matters was every single time, like, I'll be looking at this boy, this ugly boy, because he's not even that fine. I'll be looking at him, staring at him, like, I don't even know what was wrong with me. Like, I'll be staring at him like, what for? Baby, you won't believe it, that this guy had the audacity. He had the audacity to tell somebody. I looked at him to the extent that he even noticed I was staring at him. He told somebody to come and tell me that I should stop looking at him. Baby, oh my god, I was so embarrassed. I will never forget that. God, I was so embarrassed. Can you imagine? If I'm babe like me, like, he did me dirty. I was so embarrassed. And yeah, this video, I'm going to be talking about how to stop feeling embarrassed, because embarrassment is literally a state of mind. And it's just, yeah, let's talk about it. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Gloria. I create content on self-love, growth mindset, personal development, all the yummy and juicy stuff. So you know what to do if you want to stick around. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. So let's just jump right into the video. The very first thing you need to do, if you want to stop being embarrassed on a daily basis, you want to stop being embarrassed when something, any single thing that happened, you're often embarrassed, like, be shameless. Okay, stop being shameless. You cannot shame the shameless. You cannot shame. If I laugh at myself first, and I know at first something embarrassing happened, you're going to feel bad, but trust me, baby, trust me, if you laugh at yourself first, it means you have the control. You finally, the control is not in your hand. Like, nobody is going to laugh at you and it's going to make you feel bad. Be shameless. Okay, stop being shameless. When you do something, just laugh at yourself. Okay, shameless, like just turn it to something very funny, joke about it, and trust me, you're not going to feel embarrassed. Baby. Two ways to stop feeling embarrassed is that you have to remember that people will forget. You need to stop oh my god,
come on now, dog.
Oh shit,
Come on,
what the hell?
man.
You need to stop replaying. I'm a Benue girl, so sometimes the mother tongue comes to play. Sometimes you need to stop replaying the incident that occurred. It has already occurred. You cannot jump back. You cannot jump back to the past and change how everything, the outcome. You can't. Stop replaying it in your head. You need to understand that people are going to forget. Okay, people have bigger fish to fry. Okay, is that how they say it? They have bigger things to worry about. Nobody's sitting around and thinking about, oh, something embarrassing that happened to you in 2014, or something embarrassing that happened to you. Nobody's thinking about that. Trust me. Okay, like, people are going to hop on the next trend, the next big news, the next, like, people just on a fast lane. They're moving at a very fast pace. So the fact that people are going to forget, and even if they do not forget, like, what the hell, like, baby, just, they're going to forget. Okay, trust me, if they do not forget, I'm going to hypnotize all of them. I'm going to give them amnesia. Three, take it as a learning curve. Okay, you effed up. Okay, you did something, it didn't pan out, the way you wanted it to. It just went sideways. Fine, it has already happened. Take this as a learning curve. Okay, take this as a motivation to do better next time. Instead of pondering on this thing and feeling bad about it, making it lead you into depression, making it make you feel sad every single time, let it motivate you to do better. Let it motivate you to do more the next time. Come on, baby. Come on. Your life did not end when it happened. You're still living and you're still breathing fine. Life did not end. Okay, move on. Put the pieces of your life back together and move the freak fucking what the hell? Move the hell on. Okay, move forward. Okay, okay. I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, it can be done if you put your mind to it. Okay, if you want, no matter what happened, no matter how embarrassing it was, no matter how, you know, if you put your mind to it, trust me, it's gonna work. Okay, you just need to work. You need to work in. How am I going to put it? You need to work in acceptance, or you need to work in cooperation with yourself, because sometimes you might be saying something and you might be moving differently. So, cooperate with your own self so that you make it easy for yourself. If you said, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to put a stop to this, make sure you put a stop to that freaking thing. Okay? Baby. Fourth point is, if you feel embarrassed often, like you on a daily basis, you're constantly feeling embarrassed. Maybe you're feeling embarrassed about your outfit, you're feeling embarrassed about your clothes, you're feeling embarrassed. Let me tell you a story. There's one time I went to Balogun Market. I bought a slip. I think I've said this story so many times, or maybe some videos I've deleted or videos that I never posted, but yeah, I'm still going to say it again because yeah, it's about embarrassment. So I bought this shoe, this kitten heel, and I wore it. Okay, I wore it the next day. I was going to work and I was crossing the road, looking all fly and cute in my heels and just got Ooh, I love it when I look good, child. Baby. Anyways, you know what happened? You won't believe it that I made it. I crossed the road, but the heels did not, the sole of the heels did not cross. It did not cross with me. I was the only one that made it to the other side, and I'm so grateful because imagine I did not make it to the other side. I would have been hit by a car or something. But yeah, that's a very that's something that's very embarrassing. But I didn't feel embarrassed one bit. I went back to the road. I picked my the sole of my heel up. I blame those Abba boys that keep making fake things. You know, the very first day I wanted to rock something that I bought, and you just do me dirty like that. Anyways, I picked it up. I walked, bare feet to the nearest shop. I got myself a slippers. I wore it, and I was still looking cute. And life went on. Nobody died. My nose did not fall off. Nothing happened. I moved on with my life. So it's really that simple. It's not that deep. Okay. It's not everything that's that deep. So if you constantly feel embarrassed, it might be because you're insecure about something. That's why you need to talk to yourself. I keep projecting, I keep, saying that you need to talk to yourself, because you need to talk to yourself why you feel embarrassed every single time at every little occasion, every little occurrence. Like you're feeling embarrassed, you're feeling like the ground should open, you should enter under. Like, what the hell? Why are you so quick to go to hell? Why are you so quick to go to hell and meet the devil every time you want the ground to open so that you enter under? Come on. Constantly feeling embarrassed when there's no reason to feel embarrassed. Okay, figure it out. Know exactly why you're feeling embarrassed. Know if it's something that you're insecure and all. Because you cannot go through life feeling embarrassed every single time. Come on, baby, don't do that to yourself. Number 5, and my last point, is to normalize mistakes. You're not a robot. Even robots malfunction sometimes. Like, you're going to make mistakes, and you know what, baby? It means you're a human. Okay? We humans are prone to make mistakes. So whoever is, feeding you those lies that you need to be perfect, you need to feel terrible and bad if you make mistakes, like that person is a wicked person. Yes, literally a wicked person if you're constantly making somebody feel terrible for making mistakes. No. In order to go through life, in order to progress, in order to be good at something, you're going to fall, you're going to make mistakes. It's just normal. It makes you human, and that's just the order, and that's just the law of how things works here on the planet Earth. I don't know if you came from Jupiter or Pluto. I don't know how things works in your planet, but here on Earth, that is how it works. Okay, normalize making mistakes. It's normal, baby. Reframe your perspective every single time. It's all about how you see it. Okay, it's not all about what happened. It's all about how you see it. It's all about how you feel about that thing that happened inside here. Okay, it's all about the words you tell to yourself. It's all about how you think about it. So reframe your perspective and embrace imperfection, because imperfections are literally a fundamental way of life of we humans. Okay, embrace imperfection as a fundamental part of being a human being and living and working on this planet Earth. Everyone makes mistakes, everyone feel embarrassed. Okay, deal with it. Your life did not end simply because this thing happened. You're still here, so deal with it. Okay, it's normal. And yeah, with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince but not to confuse you that you should, be able to stop feeling embarrassed. Because if I was asked what is my superpower, like, I would say it's not feeling embarrassed, because I hardly feel embarrassed. I don't know if maybe because something really, maybe nudes getting leaked on social media or something embarrassing like that, or getting my clothes ripped in public and being videoed. The girl that recently had an incident with the aircraft, and her body was exposed on internet. Like, I don't know, I've never been in that situation before, but I know that no matter what life throws at me, I'm going to deal with it, because as long as I'm still here, I need to find a way to keep going and to keep moving and to keep living life, because life is sweet. Merely what the life give you, life is sweet. Ugh. And at the same time, it can be bitter and sour. Let's not lie, but it's still sweet. Oh God. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next time, baby. Bye bye.